everything is pointing more and more into the direction that Pokemon and Pokemon trading cards are coming to the Ecomi Veve ecosystem, and it can be a little bit complicated to get through all of the hints that are presenting themselves to us, but I will try to make it as easy as possible for you. Hey guys, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video, and before we get started, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before you ape into Ecomi and the Veve collectibles. Also, doing that research and make those videos takes a long time, so please hit the like button if you enjoy the content, subscribe to my channel, as this is the most valuable donation that you can do at the moment, and tap the bell to always get notified whenever I upload a video or start a live stream. Usually on Wednesdays and Sundays I will be live. Also, leave a comment and let me know what you think about this connection that I'm going to present here. But with that out of the way, let's get started. Already in 2018, Ecomi has hinted in the direction of Pokemon coming to the Ecomi ecosystem with this tweet: "The future of collectibles is digital." That is something that Alfred Kahn said, the man responsible for Pokémon, Yugioh, and some of our favorite childhood memories. And before we start into all the big news that we are putting together here, we just want to take a look at Alfred Kahn and at David Yu as the key figures here of the company. So Alfred Kahn has been CEO and chairman of 4Kids Entertainment and made it the largest trading company in North America due to licenses of Pokémon and Yugioh. He was constantly on his way to find new toy producers and new games and toys and TV series that he could bring out. And I have brought a citation from an Inc. article that is very recommended to read. It's a very good read on how Alfred Kahn managed to get all these licenses. And it says here, what he does is unearth obscure toy ideas, license them from their inventors, and then scale the things up into mass-produced global phenomena, making everyone rich in the process, most notably himself. And in that article, it's also being described that he was visiting people around the world in Japan and other Asian countries to really get in touch with the licensors and to look at the products right there on the streets. And that is how he came across pocket monsters, which then, according to this article, were renamed into Pokemon upon Alfred Kahn's idea. He also came up with names for figures, for example, in the Pokemon series. So he gave the name Ash Ketchum to the protagonist in Pokemon, and it's probably not a coincidence that the initials are his own, AK Ash Ketchum Alfred Kahn, but this only something on the side. And he also has appeared in various conferences surrounding the anime industry, which I found interesting to bring up here. To round this up quickly, Alfred Kahn is very well networked, knows each and everyone in the industry, from the CEOs and management of Nintendo to all the other toy producers and companies. So having him on board is a big deal, and even they had him speaking a little bit in the last AMA as well.
When you look at trading cards, you look at Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the digital component on those has never really tractioned yet. But yet there's so many online games that are being played where you buy additional pieces of material online to play the game. So the question is, how do you then move that echo structure to a real collectible for children? And the answer is its uniqueness of the image. So we believe by taking top licenses and then creating incredibly digitally representations of these, but we're giving them a lot more magic, like augmented reality, like dimensional, three-dimensional appearances, and making sure that image is only available digitally.
Now this brings me to David Yu, and I only have the logos here of the major games that David Yu has brought by acquiring the license to New Zealand and to other Asian countries or other countries in the APAC region, and he has done that already in the age of 17. So in another interview with Alfred Kahn, basically Alfred Kahn gave the Pokémon license to David Yu when he was only 17 years old, and with his company Games Are Us, he brought those licenses into New Zealand and in some countries of the APAC region. But let's listen to David Yu himself about these licenses.
I started at the age of 17, 21 years ago, with $1,100 in my bank. And today I have turned that into a multi-million-dollar business across Asia and 4 different other countries. Now, the first game I bought into my game business was Warhammer. Fantastic game, great tabletop, and followed by trading card games from Pokémon, Yugioh, Dragon Ball Z, Magic the Gathering, and many others.
Now that you heard him saying that, we are going to take a quick look at his LinkedIn profile, where he also has registered his 24 years and 10 months of being a director of Games Are Us Limited. And here it says Games Are Us Limited, company number so-and-so, was incorporated in 2001 as New Zealand's premier gaming supplier, which owned and operates the Vagabond Games chain, established since 1997. So that's another company of him and is integrated in that company. To date, Games Are Us maintains multiple licenses and intellectual property in some of the world's most popular gaming rights. Games Are Us holds interest in publicly listed gaming companies in Asia. So again, this is very, very crucial. It says here, Games Are Us maintains multiple licenses in some of the world's most popular gaming rights. So now that you have heard already what Alfred Kahn did and how his relationship is with David Yu, they know each other for a long, long time, and that both are onboarded on the Ecomi Veve ecosystem, we should listen quickly to what Alfred Kahn has to say about Pokémon and David Yu and who holds those licenses. Listen for yourself.
And he did great. And of course, after we got Pokemon, we got Yu-Gi-Oh, and David got Yu-Gi-Oh. No, here.
That was a great one.
Yeah. Fast forward, I don't have Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. David still does. See it.
You all know it. Ecomi has onboarded on Immutable X a while ago, and recently we have seen that the Ecomi token, the OMI token, is available as currency to sell and buy collectibles on that ecosystem of Immutable X. But there is more, because a while ago there was a testnet up with several dummies, and it kind of leaked what is going on behind the scenes. And what we are seeing here is that we have Ecomi here, and then we have Yu-Gi-Oh here, and then we have the Pokemon trading card game online, the Pokemon TCG here. And Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, they are both like the major card games in the world. So this for itself should bring us the link that something is going on with Pokemon trading card game online and Immutable X. Which brings me to my next point, because recently Immutable X has closed a partnership with Gamestop to launch the Gamestop NFT Place. And here we got a very interesting trailer about that, and I will put that for you to watch in here as well. Let's go.
Good morning. Robbie Ferguson from Immutable here. Since Immutable started by launching the first multiplayer game on the blockchain back in 2017, we've been obsessed with redefining the gaming industry. We think it's not a radical concept that the items you own in a virtual world should have the same property rights as the items you own in the physical one. At the core of this belief is a simple philosophy, that we should return power to the players. And that's why we're super excited to announce that we've partnered with GameStop to launch their NFT marketplace on Immutable X. We'll also be launching a $100 million joint fund to power game developers from indie to AAA alike, to bring the future of digital ownership to billions of players worldwide. We think Gamestop has the potential to cement itself as the ultimate destination in the new paradigm of gaming, one that rewards players rather than extracts value from them. We're thrilled to return power to players with Gamestop. Come join the next chapter of digital ownership with us.
There are many very interesting aspects in that trailer. The first is that they exactly nailed the fact why they are doing that, and that is complete ownership of the digital assets that players purchase, and they have the control over those assets. The second interesting part is that Pokémon already appears in the trailer, and if you're going to the GameStop site, you will see Pokémon as well. So as you can see here, once you go to the GameStop site, you see already the brands they are working with, and they have Oculus, which is interesting, and also Apple, but there is also Pokémon and Nintendo. And when you enter Pokémon here, then you can see that they are bringing the newest Pokémon stuff like Pokémon Legends Arceus, which is a game, but also they have the new editions of Pokémon Brilliant Diamonds and Shining Pearl, but also the TCG Battle Academy box. So GameStop is involved with Pokémon and is involved with TCG. Now if you say at this point that all is fine, but how does this fit together, and how does this mean that Pokémon TCG is coming to Ecomi? Bear with me, because there's more, and in the end it will all make sense. A couple of days ago on the Pokémon Go site, it was announced that the Pokémon TCG will have a Pokémon Go expansion, and there is a very short teaser that we are going to watch together as well. And here you can see they are going to release new packs with additional game cards, and these cards are most likely structured so that you can enter a code into the new Pokémon Go version, into that update, and then get some benefits out of it. We have already seen this, and I have covered it in one of my latest live streams, but I'm saying it again. Pokémon is going to launch a new online trading card game, which is called Pokémon Live, and my personal speculation is that those cards will be somewhat based on blockchain technology and will be, in the best case, NFTs. The reason why I believe this is this support article about sunsetting the current Pokémon TCG online game. And in this article, it basically says the Pokémon trading card game online app will be removed from App Store, Google Play and Pokémon.com shortly prior to the launch of Pokémon Trading Card Game Live, which will be coming to players around the world on iOS and Android devices, as well as PCs, Macs in the future. So, if we scroll down in this article, there is a section on why did you decide to sunset the Pokémon TCG online and develop Pokémon TCG Live. And it says here basically, as the Pokémon TCG Online launched over 10 years ago, Pokémon TCG Live not only provides an opportunity to update the game and underlying technology, but engage more fans by offering an easily accessible app on smartphones, tablets, PCs, Macs. Pokémon TCG Live also comes with a suite of improvements, including a new card logic engine that provides more player feedback around gameplay, events, as well as rank ladder, battle pass, duplicate card protection with credits, 3D avatars, updated visual effects, and more fluid gameplay. So as Ecomi and Veve investors, we should at least highlight these two parts here. First of all, they see the opportunity to update underlying technology. In my opinion, blockchain technology, NFT technology. And then to get rid of duplicate cards or implement a duplicate card protection and have 3D avatars that have updated visual effects. So we see masterclass 3D collectibles in Ecomi and Veve, and we see them with animated and very good visual effects. So I think we could imagine here for the collectible part, for example, like a Pikachu that has some electricity coming out of its cheeks. So that would be perfectly imaginable here. But the most important thing here is they are going to sunset this prior to the launch. Now, it is still accessible, and I took a look at how it looks. So this is how it looks in the current version, and I got here a digital pack of the Evolving Skies booster packs, and I opened that one just to see how it looks. And I got some cards here, and some are still turned with the backside towards the person, as you can see here, and you can click to turn those rare cards around, and then you see what you got. So this is how it was, and this is still accessible, meaning that the launch of the new Pokemon Live trading card game has not been implemented yet, because then it would have been sunsetted already. But the fact that the article for sunsetting that is already around and is being updated frequently signals to me that we are going to have that sooner than later. And for Pokemon Go, as you have seen in the teaser, the announcement is that it will come with that update, with those booster packs in summer. And if you think about it, it makes sense, because in summer everyone wants to go out and run around and try to find all those Pokemon in the real world and catch some. And if that would be already something implemented with NFTs, so that you catch one, it gets minted on the blockchain. I don't know how they would do it with the rarity, but maybe not every one of those you catch will hold a collectible to it, or not every one of those will be animated. So there are a lot of possibilities how they could do that.
We're going to develop all these wonderful games, treasure hunts. Remember Pokemon Go? We're doing our version of Pokemon Go with the same team that did Pokemon Go. Imagine having to find collectibles, every place you live, and then you can either buy them or maybe you get them for free, depending on how lucky you are.
Now let's go quickly into why it is so important to have the cards in the long run as NFTs. Most of you that are into Pokemon have probably heard about this, because Logan Paul has posted in December that he has purchased for $3.5 million a complete box of booster boxes of the first edition Pokemon cards. So that's an insane amount of money, and actually a single booster pack of these first print runs is going for, I think, $1,000 already. So if you consider that, it's very important to not have fakes anymore. So a lot of people then raised concerns that he might have been scammed, and that this cannot be an original box that is lying around for so much time. And the crucial point here was that this box has been certified by a certifying company that I think usually certifies baseball cards. So it has all the stamps around it, and then he made a video where he even got those people that certified that box together, and in the end it was unfortunately a scam, and everything that was in those booster boxes that should be worth 3.5 million were only some G.I. Joe cards. But with NFT technology you can have a digital unfalsifiable counterpart of a Pokemon card that you are acquiring. And if you look back at the time, you see that every new generation coming out, people are buying those packs and buying those cards, and the older generations are being more and more valuable, and making them digital will also help to appeal to broader masses and to facilitate the buying and selling of that. So now we are at the point where we can see how this all fits together. So we have Pokemon Go coming out with a complete new edition with physical cards that have digital counterparts or digital benefits, and we have the major licensing guy that has worked his whole life and made Pokemon big and created Pokemon that works with Veve and Ecomi and with David Yu, in whom he trusted to hold a part of that Pokemon license and make it big in New Zealand and some other countries. And then all of those have decided to integrate with Immutable X to facilitate their NFT places, as well as Gamestop, that has now decided to launch the NFT place on Immutable X. And then Ecomi is on Immutable X also as a currency, and GameStop is working with Nintendo, and Nintendo has published Pokemon as games for a long time already. So we have the ties from Nintendo to GameStop and to Pokemon. And I know I have Pokemon Go here, so Nintendo is related to Pokemon. Pokemon Go is Niantic, but nevertheless I think the circle closes here and we get more and more ideas to how this all could end up on Ecomi and Veve. And if you don't believe me, I will put all the links in the descriptions below so you can read each and every article that I've mentioned here and read it for yourself and put together the pieces for yourself so that you can see why I believe that Pokemon is coming to Ecomi and Veve, and why I think this is enough evidence to assume that. And with National Pokemon Day coming up on February the 27th, maybe it's time for an announcement, whether that will be on Veve, Ecomi, Immutable, or somewhere else, or on Pokemon itself. I don't know, but I could see that they are announcing something big exactly on that day. It's a National Pokemon Day for the US, but I think most of the people are looking at the US and what happens there with great interest. Now with that said, I'm already at the end of this video. I hope you liked the insights. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. And don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell to never miss a video. And wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon, and see you in the next video.